different group thinks in their comment sections, correct or incorrect?
I'm sorry, they got a lot of what in their comment section?
Like different group think behavior in their comment sections.
I can't
So
answer that because I'm not saying that even goes on in my comment section, but there is a group of people that speak to each other on and off this app, and they form their own opinions. I don't know who they are, but I'm pretty sure that happens. Because the only person I speak to on a daily basis now is just Polisa and maybe Sobi and Pull My Finger. That's 4 people.
Right. So do you believe that in your comment section, when you're going live, that there is equal parts of people who are trying to ask questions and figure things out, or are there people who just agree with everything that you say?
I don't think that at all, because I literally tell people, if you in my comment section and you have a question, just ask it respectfully. There's no problem with answering the question. I'm here to answer questions. I don't run from no questions. And if y'all get into it with a moderator that probably knowing you from talking shit or something like that, I don't know the situation. I can't control that type of stuff. I'm not responsible for everybody's behavior.
No, I'm not saying you're responsible for it. I'm saying, do you see it at least? Like, do you see that there are some people in your lives, in your comment section, that there is no wrong you can do? Everything you say, they're going to agree with you. Have you ever seen that?
Everything they say they're going to agree with me?
Everything you say out of your mouth, they will agree with you. Have you ever seen that? Even one person?
Actually, no, because my comment section hold each other accountable. Because, I mean, just look at my comment section last night.
No, I will say there are quite a few in both spaces on both sides. I will say there are some on both sides that are supportive of both people that will say something. I will say that. But I will say for on both sides, there's some people that just go with whatever y'all say.
Just go with whatever y'all say.
On both sides.
On both sides. On everybody's side. Everybody's.
All right.
I'm gonna keep trying to get some followers like that. So feel free to go hard for me in that way. If y'all see somebody in the live talking shit, do that
people
for me.
Do it for me, Blaze. That's what I'm saying. I can even acknowledge I've seen people do it for me, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't agree with that, and I tell people, have your own mind. Like,
I can't say I pay enough attention to see that.
He probably don't pay attention, but Slim just came up here too. Let's see.
I would like to say one more thing for anybody.
Okay, let Blaze say one more thing, and then Slim has joined the panel too. He's been waiting patiently, so we're gonna allow him some space to speak too.
Y'all say everybody agrees with y'all. I got followers that agree with everything I say. Can anybody tell me anything I've lied about?
I mean, I don't believe everything anybody on this app say. So I think that a lot of y'all lie.
But do you have anything that you got that's concrete evidence that I lied about?
I've seen flawed behavior in all of y'all. So there are parts of y'all that I know that you guys either you expound upon it and make it seem bigger than what it is, or you don't tell the full story. So nobody will ever have full context to even know if it's totally the truth and that's exactly what happened, or if things have been misconstrued along the way. I don't believe nobody on this app, because a lot of y'all has shown some flawed behavior. I'm just going to be real with y'all.
You didn't answer my question, though.
I agree with that.
And
nobody's answered my question, though. Nobody's answered my question. Like y'all said, y'all just talk right around my question.
I can only go based on what I've seen and what I've known as factual information, but I agree with everything she said. Let's go to Slim.
Wait a minute. I didn't get an answer to my question. Has anybody seen me flat out lie about something?
I can't specifically say that. I can say
I can't specifically.
Exactly.
I can't specifically call
the comments
out a lie.
that.
I would have to do some research, and I don't care enough to do that. But I feel like I can pull something up because I have been spaces where I've heard you contradict yourself. Now, whether you would consider that a lie, that's up to you or not in your definition of it. But have I seen you contradict yourself?
I'm sorry. Slim was waiting.
Let's not get into the semantics of that. I think that we've had some equitable dialogue with the questions back and forth.
Thank you for answering my questions, Blaze. Thank you for letting me up. Y'all have a good
problem, Bullock.
Thank you, Bullock. Thanks for coming up. Slim, you're up here now. Hi, Slim.
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing? That video he got up on his page is a lie. And he won't take that shit down after everybody done told him that's fucked up what you doing.
Oh, you talking about your situation now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't see any of that. The after, I did remember the lives, and I had got up and I asked you the few questions. I haven't seen anything else after that, so I do apologize if I don't know, because I haven't seen any of that. So there's something that was put up after those lives were held.
Yeah, after the first live when my baby mama came on, he screen recorded that shit. And he got that shit up though, you know what I'm saying? Like, even after everybody done told him it's fucked up.
Somebody tell me that shit. I don't know what the fuck.
They told you last night, Felicia
I will
told you.
say that is pretty messed up though, you know, because
he's lying about it. I don't care what nobody say.
How you gonna say, there you go, saying somebody's lying about something and you don't even know
Blaze,
nothing.
I do have some questions about it now since Slim is up here, because you just called him a liar, right? I didn't see the video. I did catch the live of Diamond, but I did see this snippet, Slim. I did see that. So I can't remember whose page it was on. It was on somebody's page. It might have been Blaze's page. I'm not sure. If it was Blaze's page, maybe it was. I'm not saying that it was, but I can't remember whose page I saw it on. So I did see the snippet. So if it was on Blaze's page, and he did say that it was on his page, Blaze, like, I get what you're saying. You're calling him, you know, a liar, but is there like proof somewhere out there that he lied other than your personal view and opinion of him?
But his baby mother, yeah, he said he lied, yes. And then he changed his story like 3 different times already. Okay, so then I'm gonna ask a follow-up question. So that's his situation with his baby mama, right? So they got a heated situation that we don't know the details off app, right? Like, there's public platform.
But look, we don't know a lot of the details that go on in their life for real, right? You know what I'm saying? So we don't know those intimate details. So why do you take her word as 100%, but you don't really know her? And there's situations like people lie, or people try to make people look bad. I'm not saying that that's what she did. I'm not sure if that's what she did. I'm not defending Slim before people start labeling me all of this stuff. I'm looking at it objectively without emotions, because y'all got emotions in it. I don't. So what I am saying is, what makes you believe her just definitively, even though we know that those situations between baby mama and baby daddy can be toxic and people could lie on people, right? So what makes you believe
she was speaking from a hurt place, and she said that. She said she was speaking from a hurt place.
So what makes you just believe her 100%?
Because after I put up the video, Slim wanted to come into his truth. But his truth was sprinkled with lies that I can prove because he changed his story. And then he went on Cartel's live last night and changed his story again.
So we would like to see that proof.
Yeah,
I'm gonna post a video of it. I just didn't make it yet.
I do think it's wrong you have that up. So Slim, we're gonna let you speak some more, but
a lot of people don't think it's wrong at all.
I do think that's wrong of that video circulating. That's just my opinion. Y'all already know that when I talked to Slim, I disagree with the things that he's done. We've already said that, so we can clip that up just in case y'all didn't hear that before. But I also do think it's wrong, to share that moment as well.
Domestic violence. So,
but
both of those categories.
Slim, what else you want to ask Blaze?
Man, I'm wondering where's this proof at? Like, you could play a screen recording right now, shit. You got 1 million of them, and you'll do them any other time. Y'all don't play the proof of me changing my story up multiple times,
bro. I don't run on your time, bro.
Every time I go live on whichever page I go live on, every time I go live on whichever page I go live on, man, everybody has been in the room listening to the same story. You think these people would be riding for me if I was changing my fucking story up over and over and over again?
Yeah, they support a child abuser, so.
Okay, so let him talk, Blaze.
You gotta also know that. You gotta also know that everybody that rock with me don't rock with Jency. It's a lot of people that hate that I still rock with Jency, that fuck with me.
That still makes them the same.
How does that make them the same?
Because you got domestic violence charges, and you touched your 15-year-old cousin that you admitted to.
And you keep on saying I never admitted to touching a 15-year-old
we gonna not talk
nobody.
about like that particular charge, because I feel like
wait. Did he just say you didn't touch him? Did you just say
I didn't touch a 15-year-old nobody? That shit happened when you were 7, 8, 9.
Listen. Hold on. this is I'm here. Hear me out. I saw Ray's live the other day and when she broke it down, I agree with what Ray said about the situation, Blaze. So respectfully, we're not going to talk about that particular situation. If you want to talk about the DV, that's cool. But that particular situation, we're not going to discuss.
He doesn't want to discuss the domestic violence, and I understand because he got an open charge right now, but he called his baby mom a liar, and he said he was going to get her on the phone and never called her or nothing. So she can fix all of this because she the one that brought this to the app. He put it out there himself, not his baby mom, himself.
I didn't say shit about 15 though. She said that.
Then you need to talk to her, not me.
But at the same time, though, how the fuck are you gonna sit here and say that if I called her a liar and my story has been consistent, how are you gonna sit here and say you have the proof that I'm lying when you don't have any proof at all?
Did you touch your cousin or not? Did you touch him?
You have a heated
Did you touch your cousin?
Okay, so wait, I thought we were, hold on, I thought we were talking about proof. Hold on, Blaze. I thought we were talking about proof if he was lying or not. We're not talking about proof if he touched his cousin or not. So let's stay on topic to the proof of if he was lying about the story. I understand what the story is about. So put the proof together. The thing about it is, the thing about it is, like, the thing about why he's asking for proof that he lied about the situation, Blaze, is because nobody has seen the proof, and the only person that's saying that they have the proof is you. So what I think that you should do as an objective person in this situation, if you have the proof and if there is a recording of him saying one thing and then a recording of him saying another thing, and it doesn't go together, right? You get what I'm saying? So if he's saying this thing that doesn't go with that, then you can say, I got the proof, I got it out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, look, go to videos, but that's not out here right now. So it's looking a little bit like, I don't like this guy. I don't like what he's done. I don't like what he's done either. You get what I'm saying? But you gotta have full context, and you gotta, if you want people to believe you, you gotta kind of put out the proof that you say that you have. Put it out.
It's in the first video.
You can't just take the baby mama story and ride with it. All right, so
answer me this. Why did he say he was molested by another child?
But wait,
I can't even talk.
But why? Okay, so why? That goes back to my original question. Why do you believe the baby mama at 100% face value?
Because he's the one that lied so far. I never heard her side of the story that he was supposed to bring up. But like I said, he said out of his own mouth that he was touched by his cousin. But then he went and raised live and said he was doing the touching.
I never said that.
What?
I said at 7, 8, 9, we would play house as children. I never said I was doing no touching.
Yes, he did say that. He did say 7, 8, 9.
What he said right now is what he said, because I was in Ray's Live when he said it.
His cousin. I asked him that specific question in Ray's Live, and he said yes.
No, I was there in Ray's Live.
Okay, then I'll pull up Ray's Live and put it in my video as well. I wasn't going to do that anyway.
We were both there in that live. We've been listening to a lot of lives.
Again, the thing that I'm noticing, bro, is you don't like seeing people that can be successful on this app, and you are jealous of shit. So you'll do anything, whether it's good or bad, to try and take somebody down. Look, the one thing I say, if you were gonna stick to something and you gonna fight for something, bro, at least destroy your person with the absolute truth all the way there. It can't be. No,
bro, I got you.
You don't have no truth, Blaze. Everything you have.
You say that.
Listen. I want you to listen to this. You have a video between me and my baby mama who hadn't talked in 6 to almost 8 months. Feel me? And now you sitting here acting like that shit is the holy grail of truth.
Because she a liar, right? That's what you said.
Like,
she a liar.
People don't try and hurt people.
Like, because she a liar, though, right?
Bro, hurt people.
Because you said she a liar, right?
She was lying about that, yes.
So, no, you said she's a liar, right?
Yeah,
she's a liar.
Lying.
All right, cool. Well, why you ain't call her yet?
Well, wait, I don't
Bro,
think that's,
even
hold on,
for that,
Blaze,
bro,
No,
hold
he
on.
why
I
said he
don't
was
think,
going to
you
call her
worried about
yesterday. He had
hold
her
on,
on
why
the
you
phone
hold
and
worried
on,
about
Blaze.
everything.
talking to my baby mama
Hold
like
on, real
Oh,
quick,
again?
because
Go
Blaze, I
ahead.
don't think that's any of anybody's business why he didn't call his
he
baby
said that he
mama.
was going to call her.
Like, and those were, that's the shots I be talking about when, Blaze, remember earlier in the conversation, I was saying to you that I feel like sometimes you have some valid
How
points,
is
but
that a
those shots
shot?
just come in. You get what I'm
How is,
saying?
I would like to know how that's a shot when he said he was going to call her, had her on the phone and everything, and she hung up on him.
Because we're not even talking about, like, it's really not about his baby mama. It's really just about the fact that
What?
she
Hey, put
did.
me in the big box real quick. I'm gonna show
We
you
I don't
don't
want
really
exactly
to
be
see
what
no
doing
happened.
that
text.
on this
Nah,
screen,
put me
but
in the big
well, I guess
box.
we're gonna do
I
I'm
it
don't
gonna
want
show
to
today.
see
him
no
real
text,
quick.
bro. I want
You
to
see
hear
this
her
shit?
from her
Nah, this
voice.
from last night. This from
No, I
last
want to
night.
hear her
Yes,
That's
voice,
he
him
is
and his
bro.
checking
baby
my son
mama.
to sleep.
It's
I don't
That's
want
received.
her.
to. I don't want him to hear this. He's right under me. Leave it. It's cool. Drop down. And I was calling her. She said, "Please don't put me on here right now, please." While he's right there. What happened? Oh, that was her roasting somebody. But yeah, bro, like I wasn't capping about her getting on the
Okay,
camera
so
or getting
we'll
on the
wait.
call.
Well, we'll wait on that then.
You
Okay, so he shows some.
so I want you to honestly admit, if I get on the phone, you gonna make sure that you take that video down. I want to hear you say that on your soul,
I
on
want
your
to hear what she
sons,
got
on
to say.
anything that you
No, I'd
stand
rather
for.
hear what she got to say first.
Now, when you take it down, because if
Now you want me
I'm
to
not
take it
gonna
down.
keep on playing. What?
Now you want me to take it down before I even hear
Yeah,
what she
bro,
got to
it's
say.
stupid as fuck for you to have it up
No, you
there.
gonna keep crying about it because I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Now, listen. I have to step in for a second, like whether or not, like, I don't agree with it being posted, but whether or not, if
You
Blaze,
put it on a public
if that's what he
platform.
want to do, y'all, like that's what he gonna do, right? So I don't know. I don't know.
Shouldn't put your shit on a public platform.
But
They
I
told you to
also
shut
think,
up.
And this also proves the point. This also proves the point of why nobody believes you. Nobody believes you or trusts that your intentions are pure because you have a malicious intent to destroy anybody that you don't like. It's not about principle. It's about your own fucking feelings, bro. It's you don't
Bro,
care about
you want a
anything.
tissue or something with all this crying, bro? Like, seriously. You've been
Look
crying
at you.
about this since it came out. You
Nah,
shouldn't
see,
have put
look,
it
this
out
what
here.
I'm doing. Blaze, see, look, this how slow you is. I'm making you
oh, don't
admit to
say
your
slow.
own,
Don't say slow.
man, I'm making him admit to his own malicious intention. I'm making you admit to your own malicious
Thanks, Bullock.
intention.
I appreciate that. A lot of people ain't agreeing with you at all.
I get you, but I'm making you admit it. So when people see it,
That would you
they
if you
gonna
sleep
know
better, if that
exactly
help you
what's
sleep
going
better,
on.
if that help you sleep better, bro.
Do you have any more questions for Blaze Slim? Because Blaze, I get it, Blaze. You get what I'm saying? Like, because Slim didn't do some things that were good. They were not that great of a thing, right? But at the same time, you are calling him a liar. So where you do have to put out type of proof of that. You get what I'm
Oh, I
saying?
will.
So you do have to, if you want, people can't just see. The problem is a lot of these supporters and a lot of people in the comments, they just believe somebody's word for it, and they believe y'all because they like y'all for whatever reason. They like either party, they can relate to either party. You get what I'm saying? But if you
But
accusing somebody of lying, just put the proof out. So look,
what am I lying about? Because
no,
I didn't
I
say
think you
anything. This
accusing
is words
somebody.
that came out of his mouth.
No, I'm just saying accusing somebody of lying. Like, if you accusing somebody of lying, like, put it out. Thank you, kid. Kid. Thank you,
No,
kid.
you were saying that people are just going to believe anything somebody say. I never said
Sometimes.
anything. Okay, so what did I say? Because all of this stuff came out of his mouth and his baby mama's mouth. I didn't say one word.
No, I'm just saying anything. Listen, y'all all got supporters that's gonna rock with y'all no matter what. That's what I'm saying. And them supporters, no matter what, even if it's your perspective of something, they're going to believe it and take it at face value. That's what I'm saying.
All right, but people are forming their own opinions by the video they watch. I didn't
Some
tell them.
people are, but there's groups of people on both sides that is just
If
gonna
you
rock with
go
y'all
into
no
the
matter what.
comment section of that video, a lot of those people I don't even know or even follow me. Those aren't my supporters. Those are all people that probably know Slim across this app.
Somebody asked, why is Slim a topic? Slim was not the original topic. Slim came up to ask Blaze some questions, y'all. So Slim was not the original topic. Slim came up on his own. Rightfully so. Like, if he got some questions for Blaze, whatever, like, he got the right, if he see him in a box somewhere, he got the right to come up and do what he do. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why Slim is up here.
And like I said, the only reason that Slim getting this smoke is because, like I said, there should be no child. Nobody that's put their hands on women should be on this app, especially with access to all the children that are on this app as well. He already admitted to the domestic violence charges, which he don't want to speak on, which is fine.
Bro, you running with shit that you don't know.
Bro, I didn't interrupt you, man. Why you keep interrupting?
Hold on, y'all. We gonna Blaze, after you get done, Slim, we gonna let Slim cook uninterrupted, Blaze. When he start talking, don't interrupt him.
All right, he's been charged. He has an open case. He has not been found guilty, so it's innocent until proven guilty. He doesn't want to tell his story, but he has that charge. So I got healthy concern, which I can display. Now, when he put out this information on a public platform and people form their opinions, that's on him. That's not my responsibility. He has to prove what he's saying. I don't have to prove anything. It came out of his mouth. This isn't some accusation that I came up with. These are words from his mouth, his own mouth. And like I said, when he told his truth in Rage Live, he changed the story. Then he went to Cartel's Live and changed his story again. So I don't want to hear nothing else. You had your opportunity to stand in your truth. And if anybody is lying about what they did, means they have no remorse.
Blaze, can I ask you one question?
I don't never believe he have no remorse because he's still putting his hands on women.
Well, I don't know
I
that.
don't know
Do you
that
have
for
proof
sure,
of that?
but he has. I got reasons for healthy concern. We don't know that for sure.
So you have reasons for healthy concern. Hold on, Blaze. Having reasons for healthy concern, and I don't agree with Slim, but having reasons for concern and having facts that this person, having any evidence, whether this person has placed their hands on someone in any amount of time, is two totally different things. You cannot just come out and say defamatory things about people's character. That is not okay.
He the one that said this. He got into a fight with his baby mom.
He brought that out himself, though.
That doesn't make it okay.
That's taking accountability that he did that.
Yeah, that doesn't make it okay.
My question to you, here's my question to you. Here's my question to you. You said out of your mouth just now that you want all like abusers, whether it be child or DD, off of this app, right? I want to be clear about that.
They don't belong on this app, yes.
Okay. And so in an effort to do that, there have been stories that have been told about people on here, and some of them you've believed because you have some sort of evidence of something, right or wrong?
Yes, right.
So there are stories out about Scala. Do you believe any of those stories out about Scala?
I do.
And so how is that individual a part of your movement of getting
people? Watch the door real quick because we get into dangerous territory because he's
I'm gonna clean this up real quick.
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking a question. I think it's a valuable question.
It's an easy answer. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
I do not fuck with Scala. It's on site with that dude. I don't like him. Why do people keep trying to lump me in with him? Because we used to be, mutuals, I guess.
But how are you working with this individual to get individuals like the stories that are out about him that you say you don't believe off of this app if you're not going to get him off of this app as well? If he's not inclusive of that list, I don't think that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ms. shouldn't there be a list of people?
I don't know. I don't make lists, but I spoke out about Scala multiple times. I posted a whole post when he was saying the N-word, and of course it kept getting reported. But I spoke out about Scala many times. Now his criminal background is for extortion, not child abuse. And to this day, I don't know if he lied about it or not, or whatever his story was, but extortion and he's a piece of shit.
All I'm saying, I'm not trying to go into
not a
what he
child abuser.
did because I don't know if those things are fair or not. I don't know if those things are
But you're
right
trying
or
to
not.
compare apples to
No,
oranges,
it's
right?
not. I don't
He's a
believe it's apples
racist.
to oranges. What I'm
He's a
saying
racist.
is, no, there are other stories out there too of things, and I don't know those things to be true, so I won't bring those things up. I'm not talking about
on the stuff
anybody's real black background. I'm saying there's stories. You heard a story about Slim via that live. You've heard a story about Genty in multiple lives, and you've gotten evidence about things. You've gotten stories and evidence about things about I Speak and other individuals, right? So if you're getting stories and you're not believing them, right? If you're hearing these stories about individuals that you're actually in this movement with, it's contradictory and hypocritical in the movement.
Scholar is not part of my movement.
Okay, then that answers my question then.
All right, so we're gonna let Slim's been waiting patiently. Let's let Slim talk.
I'm gonna tell you why he not worried about Scholar or why he ain't worried about all these other people. Because they don't make money on this app. They don't have real support on this app outside of talking about other people. The people that actually have platforms that can do whatever they want on this platform and have turned it into a business, he know that they got something to lose. So he's going at people with something to lose because he can't figure out how to get shit for his goddamn self. That's all that
make
really
more
is.
money than you, boss. I don't get it.
You can't say that. How much money do I make, Blaze?
Talk uninterrupted.
Not enough to pay rent, obviously.
Blaze.
Nigga, that was last year. That was last year, buddy. Y'all talking about something that happened last year. Now talk about this year.
Bro, no matter what you say, what you do, what you get off of this app, I have a whole real job that you don't know nothing about or could even qualify for. You don't make more money than me, man. I don't really care what you saying, bro. Like, damn, I didn't interrupt you.
Why you pay your taxes on your house if you got this real job?
Hold on, Blake. Let's still talk uninterrupted. All that money stuff don't even matter, y'all. Like,
why you ain't paying taxes on your house?
Hold on. I just want to put this out here real quick. When y'all be talking about each other pockets, that don't really matter. All of us done been up, done been down. Let me tell y'all. Last year, I made almost damn near $80,000, but there was a time I was making $10,000 a motherfucking year. So there was times I was sleeping on the floor, and now I'm sitting over here in my nice, beautiful home with my nice little Juneteenth pillows over here, right? So, like, when y'all be talking about some of that stuff, like, it really don't matter. We all done had our struggles. We all done went through this, through that, or whatever. That's irrelevant. Stick to the facts. Stick to what y'all talking about.
The facts is this man know nothing about me. Nothing about me, have no reason to have a real vendetta with me. Never did nothing to this man, never even knew who he was until they started coming for me. And he can't even acknowledge that shit.
The fucking law.
Bro, so what made you come for me? What did I do to you? Was my name, was your name ever in one of my lives?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Before I knew who you was?
I don't know that. I never watched you before I knew who you was.
Come on, bro. You've never heard me speak of you. I didn't know who you was until I bumped into Genty and I Speak, and y'all started bringing me up.
You inserted yourself, right?
I didn't insert myself. Y'all inserted me.
Bro. How did I insert you?
You inserted me by putting predator protector.
I didn't call you that shit until you started hanging out with your predator-ass friends.
Bro, I didn't even know nothing about them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so wait, Blaze, real quick, you can't really speak to what he knows, though. You assume
yes,
you
I
can
do, because his friends and him were beefing with Patrick before I even knew him.
But see, this is hold on real quick, Patrick, because this is my problem as a spectator, because I've been a spectator for years. But this is my problem. Like, y'all just assuming that people know certain things. And that's what I'm not assuming. And sometimes people don't know the things that you know. So, like, why is it so unbelievable that he just didn't know at that time?
Because him, Moses, Cartel knew exactly who Patrick was. He used to roll with Moses. Now Moses don't fuck with him because he's so fucking fake.
Bro, I roll with Moses and I never got into Genty and I Speak beef. I never addressed them people.
Did I say you did? I said you knew who Patrick was. You say you didn't know who he was, but
just
you knew
knowing
exactly
who somebody is don't mean you know nothing about them.
I didn't say you knew him personally, bro. It's not my fault you can't comprehend. I said you knew him, not personally.
So what did I know about them to not fuck with them?
That's what we were trying to tell you, but you inserted yourself thinking somebody was talking about you when Tanya was talking about Patrick, and you called her a fucking bitch on her live.
So
I checked your motherfucking ass,
predator,
and you didn't check shit, Blaze.
You didn't check shit, bro. Did
I tell you
why
not
you
to call
got
her
the
a
same
bitch?
smoke for me?
Did you not? Did I not tell you to call her a bitch? And you said, "All right, my bad." Did you not see that?
No, I don't remember that.
Of course you don't, because maybe
I don't remember that. And I ain't gonna lie to you. 9 times out of 10, it wouldn't be checking if I did, it probably would have been me respecting somebody because I came in hot.
That makes fucking sense.
But that ain't no checking shit.
You didn't even know that woman to call her no fucking bitch.
Checking somebody, you gotta be able to put fear
You
in my
didn't even
heart,
know
bro.
that woman to call her no fucking bitch at all.
Man, I know you ain't. She ain't know me to call me no predator or no predator protector.
Lying, man. Damn.
Man, come on, bro. Everybody know you lying,
she was talking about Patrick, and you still here lying about shit. You always fucking lying.
So she was talking about Patrick.
Okay, y'all. Somebody in the comments said language. Watch y'all languages. I think that's something we got to do before, because there's people like after me.
Yeah. Nah, she was talking about Genty. She was talking about Genty with my profile saying Slim God.
For watching the live, your profile, stop lying, bro. You were watching the live with you and Patrick in it. You were in the live, then you came over and said, "Why y'all got me up on the screen, bitch?" That's the fuck you did.
Didn't say B word.
That ain't how I come in. That ain't how I came in. You now I know
bro,
you
didn't call her that.
Nah, I ain't come in like that. If I said it, I don't even talk that way.
But you
I don't talk that way coming in straight up. I said, why my name on this motherfucker?
Can I interject real quick, guys? Because a lot of what it sounds like to me and what I've seen on this app is a lot of people interjecting into other people's things and then bringing other people in, maybe because they don't like certain things or because they're around a creator they don't like or something like that. Like, that's just what it looked like from the outside, like looking in. I'm gonna be honest, it looked like that on both sides, right? Like, it just looks like this side and that side. Like, if I don't like you and then we're cool, I expect you not to like this person. And then if you don't like this person, now I don't like you. And then if these people are doing something, or even if they've done egregious acts to whoever, you have to know. And if you don't know, you're around them, so you should know. And if you don't know, I'm assuming you know, or I'm gonna be mad at you, but I'm coming after you. So now I'm coming after you. So now I got my crew coming after you too. You know what I'm saying? So this crew coming after this crew, and then more people. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think nobody at this point on either side can tell y'all where the fuck it started.
I know where it started for me. I
don't think no side can. I don't think so, y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I can tell you where it started with me when they started speaking on me and I ain't know these people. When they started speaking on me and I ain't know these people, that's when I got involved. I would have never touched that subject. Same way I came in and apologized to police about ever taking in or making any jokes towards her. I was really more so angry. I was angry because they dragged me into it. But other than that, I don't get in people's shit. Just when you put my name and drag my name, then I got problems with you.
Let me ask you a question. Why did you apologize to Polisa, but go on later to disrespect her again after apologizing?
That's a good question.
I never spoke on her again after that day, bro. Chill out.
You're a liar, bro. Like, you just
that's a good question,
man.
I never spoke on her again after I apologized.
Bro, and like I said, you're a liar, man.
Where's the proof, Blaze?
I'm not going to sit here and keep bringing up video. Even Polisa said that's a lie.
Bro, you might have told me in a live where they were talking about her, but me talking about her myself, I never did.
And that's a lie, like Polisa and I said.
Bro.
Now look, I don't have an opinion either way on who lying on what. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. In this situation, I really don't know who lying, who not. But I will say is, like, if we're gonna call people a liar or say this, like, put the information out there and let people make that. That's all
was talking about even called him a liar. Like, he apologized to her. Like, police shows no animosity or come at him at all. But he goes to her and apologizes and then talks shit about her. And literally in front of her face, in front of his face, she said, I said the same thing. How you apologize to her, then still talk shit about her after you apologize? She said, yup, I did see that. Yup, I did see that.
Now,
so you're calling her a liar.
I've never seen either. I've never seen Polisa come after Slim, and I've never seen Slim come after Polisa. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm just saying I can't speak for that. I don't know.
I seen this man call her bald-headed Bill.
Now that's not cool if he did.
Goddamn, I roast, bro. I don't talk like that when I roast, man. Come on, Blaze. Like if I start roasting you right now, it ain't gonna sound like that.
I'll be pulling up videos.
I make good jokes, and everybody, even your own friends, gonna start laughing at you.
Did you
so
ever
chill, bro? Before I start roasting
you, texting me right now. I said, fuck I speak. Did you say that?
What?
What was that question? I guess she's texting.
He said, Lisa just said you told everybody that she fucked I speak.
I said just like this, bro.
He said, man,
I think something happened. And I think something happened on both sides, feel me? And somebody got caught, and now there's somebody trying to blame somebody. That's what it looks like.
We ain't gonna go into that.
Yeah, that's all I said.
I don't believe that to be true. You know what I'm saying?
I said that's what it looked like to me. That's all I said.
She just texted me and said you literally said she wanted I speak. That's what you said. Did you say she wanted I speak?
Okay. I'm not gonna keep on going back and forth with you, bro. I just told you what I said. That's the only other thing I ever said about that situation.
You calling her a liar? That's
the only thing I ever said about that situation, bro.
But you just said you didn't say nothing about her.
I didn't talk shit about her.
Oh my God. What do you think that is? You're speaking on her sexual assault situation, saying that you think something happened between the both of them.
And that's not talking shit about her, bro.
Okay, bro. Yeah, I can't with this dumb shit. This dude is just the worst.
I think a lot of things get caught up in a matter of what perspective and anybody's Cherry.
But you trying to tell her how to feel about a statement that he made about her. You trying to tell her how to feel. That's fucked up. You
really can't tell her how to feel about those statements either. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not telling her how to feel about it. I'm saying that's the only thing I ever said about her. Okay. As far as making jokes and roasting her and trying to degrade her or demean her with nasty comments, never did that again.
Y'all in the comments, that's a fake page that's going around doing that in the comments. Y'all talking about notifications.
They do it to see if you're gonna end your live.
Yeah, to see if you're gonna end your live. I blocked that page.
Thank y'all with all the gifts. But yeah, after that situation, I never said nothing negative about her. I just said my perception of the whole situation, and that was that.
Who's Carl Wilson?
Who's Carl Wilson? Shit.
Oh, okay. Quiet.
I don't know who Carl Wilson is.
Who's Carl Wilson?
I know who he is.
So, do y'all got any more questions for each other? Because I feel like a lot of it be back and forth, with just like accusations and everything else, like coming from both sides.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Who is Carl Wilson, Blaze?
Who is that?
Nobody. I don't want to speak on it right now.
Well, if he don't want to speak on it right now, he can speak on it,
Oh my God. You mean Carl Winslow? From Family Matters?
No.
That's crazy. Like, how the fuck do they give somebody that's not smarter than a fifth grader a phone and an account?
Okay, y'all, stop with the shots, y'all. I think everybody's intelligent.
I'm not taking no shots at this dude.
So Blaze, the only and infamous Dark Deacon. Do you know who that is, Blaze? Because it's
a homeless guy that washes up with wet naps and one tooth.
Well, that's not funny to talk about homeless people.
No, because first of all, that dude is mad disrespectful. Posted my wife's picture as his profile picture. So
okay, that's not cool that you posted his wife profile picture, and it's not cool to talk about homeless people.
There's forever beef with me and that dude. So.
Okay, so he had a question for you. Do you want to answer questions from him? Because I don't know what beef y'all got with each other.
He don't really have no question. He's just going to be coming up here talking in circles. But If he gonna ask questions, we can ask why he say he meets up with teenagers at the mall.
And kettle black.
Anyway, we can ask why he meets up with teenagers at a damn mall. He can tell me why he told me T Nathan got, R words. He R words.
Okay, let's not bring up all
but like if he gonna ask me questions, I could ask him questions.
Yeah, but yeah, if he wants to come up and y'all want to have a talk about that, but like y'all making my ass itch.
I got a real question, Blaze. Are you happy?
Got an extra problem. They don't like me telling the truth.
Are you happy, bro?
That's a good question.
Great. I'm definitely happy. I love my life, bro.
I just wonder, how could you be happy and love your life when you spend more time focusing on everybody else's? Like, you gotta be tired, bro. You gotta be tired because you were in every scenario, bro. Like, you was there when I was 7, 8, and 9. You was there in 2013. You was there when the shit happened with you was there with Polisa. You was there in every situation, bro. I'm talking about, the ins and outs, all the details of every situation. You got exhausted and drained because you know too much, bro. You everywhere. Like, all this data collection, you in every live, you watching all these videos that are all these lives simultaneously to keep up with data on other people. Bro, I know you gotta be tired, bro, and drained, bro. Like,
you sound like the llama.
Wait, respectfully, I'll be at work listening to everybody lives, and I'm that person. But
it's like it's not that hard to have your cell phone in your hand.
I'll be listening to everybody at work.
I really wish I could have had the time to see everything, but no, I don't. That's just him, trying to find some way to have a reason to bitch about something and cry about it.
Nah, for real, Blaze. Do you want to build a snowman?
Okay, y'all.
No, for real. Do you want to be my friend?
Let's go back to some legit dialogue and some legit.
No,
I want to know if you just want to be my friend.
I don't want to take the chance of you.
I know you got to be lonely. Nobody likes you.
No, I don't want to take that.
Your wife don't like you.
You're too weird around your
don't like you. The people you run with in politics don't like you.
Listen, y'all, let's go back to some legit questions. We're going to give Queen Cherry an opportunity to speak. Y'all been talking for a minute now, so she's coming up, and we're going to see what she has to add to the conversation. And if she has some questions for either side of what she's seen or what she, questions that she has, it's totally okay for her to answer. Hey, Queen. Queen, you on mute.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Give me 1 second to get myself together. Give me like 1 second. 1 second.
Sister, you by your phone, sis?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I just wonder what would make a person wake up every day at eggs and bacon and start stalking people.
Are y'all thought
same question I
got? Are y'all recording?
Your hands on women. I mean,
what would happen? Blaze, they say you did that. They say you also. They say what's up with this pregnant woman?
But we're gonna talk about that.
No, I want to know. I want to know what he's talking about.
No, you can't do that to us. He talk about everybody else business.
Well, yeah, let's talk about what pregnant woman.
What's up with that? What's up with this pregnant woman?
Before you go into that, wait. What time we talking about?
Hold on.
You said a pregnant woman. Let's get to this. Let's get to this pregnant woman. I want to hear about this.
So, pregnant lady, question.
Yeah, go ahead, Clem.
What's up with that woman that you got pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you cheat on your wife with?
What woman that I got pregnant?
Man, shit, you know a woman?
No, I don't. Ain't no woman pregnant outside my motherfucking wife.
Man, come on, bro. You know a woman. I got the proof.
Well, prove it.
I'm gonna prove it. You know what I'm saying? When
you gonna post it? That's what we waiting for, you to post it?
All right, I'm gonna post it. You know what I'm saying? When I get the video ready.
Yeah,
but
okay,
we're gonna talk about it in the meantime. We're gonna talk about it in the meantime, though.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Just like I said with Blaze, if you get the proof, post the proof. You know what I'm saying? If you got the proof, post
it. We gotta talk about this in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, he talk about everything else without the meantime.
I mean, if you want to talk about it, make yourself feel like a fool, because damn well. Where you pull this up at?
You, man.
I want to know. I'm waiting.
Man, look, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not finna keep on arguing with you. You like a dumbass car salesman. You talk like a dumbass car salesman.
What's the child's name? What's her name?
She pregnant with the child right now.
Oh, she pregnant with, what's her name then?
What's her name?
Yeah.
You know her name?
You don't know her name? But you know
her name.
Where'd you get the story from? Where'd you hear it from?
Man, you know her name. Don't act like you don't know
Bro, this is not it. This ain't it.
Don't act like
Okay, so hold on, y'all. Let's let Queen ask her question. I think we got We can go back to the baby mama question. Queen just came up here.
Hold on, Cherry. Right before you say something, are y'all solo? Are y'all recording?
Bye, Arby's. Get out of here. Are you slow? Bye. Leave TV head alone, Arby's. I like TV head too. I like TV head too. Okay, Queen.
Blaze, I just want to know why you have so much pressure for when somebody talk about your wife, but you don't apply that same energy of trying to keep her.
Oh, well, that's crazy because she's still here. Where did she go? What?
Are they getting a divorce?
Yeah, are we?
But I'm saying you got so much energy to defend police on here. You defend all these women on here, but you can't be there for your wife. You sit on TikTok while you on vacation with your wife. And you get on here trying to tell somebody how they should treat women on here. You ain't no better than nobody on this app. You get butthurt when somebody mute you. You get in your feelings. You want to go run in your own platform and act like a damn baby. And get on here and act like you such a damn advocate for black men. So let's talk about it.
Well, I do have a question, like, because is it just your opinion that he don't be there for his wife and things like that?
I know, that's what I know.
Or is there some definitive proof, like, him and his wife are I don't even think we should be discussing like his wife and what's going on.
Why she called you the old word on live?
He get on here, he talk about so many content creators on here. He get on here, post people documents on here. He get on here, post people charges on here. But nobody can't talk about his family. Nobody can't talk about his house. Can't nobody talk about where he live at. Like, that don't make no sense.
Well, respectfully,
Watchmework. Listen, I'm telling you from a perspective because I sat here and watched Blaze do this. He saw two black men on here that was cool. When they had a disagreement, he got in the middle of it and put his 2 cents in and had them men beef.
How do I keep men beefing on this app? How did that work? What happened? Explain to me.
You just like any other problem that comes on this on this app, you insert yourself and try to separate people into groups.
Well, are you going to explain how I had 2 men beefing? Like you said, I inserted myself or whatever you said. You said I had them beefing. Explain.
Yes, you're sitting here talking about, I'm not finna put their name out, but everybody who know who I'm talking about. You sitting here putting all this information.
Say the name.
And one person ill. You sitting here putting this information and Killer ill by King. And you sitting here talking about, I tried to warn King.
Excuse me. Wait, you got to talk in details. What information did I put in here?
You just introduced some more characters. Hold on. Slow down. Okay, I will say, Queen, let me clear up something real quick. And then we're going to let Blaze respond to you, Queen, because you said a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you giving us a lot of information right now. You know what I'm saying? But I just want you to understand, like, when I'm over here on my platform, there's a lot of things I don't agree with on both sides. I don't believe in bringing anybody's anything into anything. I don't know if you were here earlier when I said that. So if I say that's irrelevant to something, that's all the way across the board. It's not just because it's Blaze. It's just not because of this person. It's for everybody over here. I'm going to let y'all cook, though.
No, I've been on those panels. Don't get me wrong. I've been on that panel with that
people. I'm like, look, I'll let y'all could.
King had Polisa up. This is when Polisa was talking about her situation. King had Polisa up, let her, explain her situation on the app. Blaze got upset because he was, I guess, beefing with Ghost at the time. And he got on the panel, he got upset. He was calling Ghost all kind of racist names. And then he got upset with King because somehow he got muted out of the chat for some reason. And he went back and told Polisa all this other stuff. And that's how all this man charges came.
Wait, was Polisa in the live? Because you just said Polisa was in the live, but now you're saying I ran back to her? Is that because you got this story all wrong?
You clearly got off the live and went to y'all own.
But you just said she was in the live.
Come on, Blaze, don't play dumb. You know what happened. Come on, don't play dumb.
Okay, all right. So let her talk uninterrupted, and then after, because she said a lot, let her
Hold on, I
talk,
want to make
and
sure.
then Blaze, we gonna go right to you so that you could, be heard too. So let her, talk uninterrupted, and then you can dispute whatever she say after, she kind of finished saying what she's saying, so everybody can kind of hear what she's saying, and then you can provide that context and respond to her. So, Queen, finish.
Hey, watch me work. I just want to say something to Queen real quick.
Yeah.
She said something incorrect. He not playing, Queen.
Now, I don't agree with anybody calling anybody slow or dumb or the R word. So I just want to put that out there. But these are grown up individuals and they speak how they speak. I'm also not about to tone police any of them. I will stop in between so people can not overtalk each other. But I'm not in the business of tone policing y'all. I may not agree with some of the terms that they're using, but they grown as hell. So Queen, can you finish up, please, love?
That's what I'm saying, because and some of the people that's in the comments, if y'all wasn't there for the situation to happen, please don't make y'all look comments, because this is exactly what happened. Blaze got upset because he got put down on the panel. He was muted. He got upset with King and went to his panel, and that's how this whole thing came up about his charges. Am I lying, Blaze?
Absolutely lying.
Oh.
Are you done? I mean, I don't want to interrupt her.
Only person, I don't know why you asked me if he's lying. The only person that know the truth, the whole truth, and the unadulterated truth is Blaze, bro. Blaze, the only person on this app that tell the truth.
Yeah, I'm glad you realized that now. Thank you.
Bro.
But he's not funny. It's just like dry.
Oh, okay. Queen, you done, love, so we can have Blaze respond, or
yes,
were
I'm
you
done.
Okay, love. Thank you. Blaze, can you respond to Queen, please?
First, I want to say this. Out of all that, did anybody get what she said when she said, I caused the problem between King of Hearts and Killer? How did I cause that? But she never answered that. Just want to point that out, okay? First, let's go back, because she had the story all wrong, because she said Polisa was in the live when the whole ghost situation happened. She wasn't even in that live at all, at all. But then you said I ran back to her and talked. That's a lie. So how things started off with me and King, and I guess Killer. So the very first issue that you screamed was an issue, but it wasn't, was the live that you're talking about was me, Polisa, and King, when he brought up Polisa for the very first time. Me and Polisa left out of that live, like, feeling good. It was a great live. Polisa got to tell her story. King was respectful, had the comments, checking the comments, all that. So, fast forward, it comes out that people start saying that Polisa was upset because of King having Daewoo in the live after her. Nobody cared. Nobody. Polisa didn't care. I didn't care. We still felt like that live that we had with King was a success. But King said that, and he got upset with that. And I guess I don't know who told him that, but me and Polisa was not upset. That live was a whole success.
Hey, sis, check the box. We got anybody in the box?
In the meantime, in between time, I'm guessing King has started letting llamas get into his ear and take over his platform. I tried to tell him about the llamas. Once they take over your platform, there's no getting out of that. I tried to warn him about the llamas. I didn't tell him how I run his platform, none of that. I just said, man, watch them llamas. And again, he let the llamas into his platform, and it was all downhill from there. So fast forward to the next live that you're talking about.
Real quick, the llamas, y'all here? Hey, llamas.
They always here. They follow me. They my little pets. So fast forward to this live you're talking about with Ghost. So Ghost was in a live talking about me, and Ghost is a white racist ass white boy.
Certain IQ requirements to have llamas,
bro.
You don't get it, bro.
Hold on.
Damn.
You gotta have a certain IQ requirement to actually have llamas and pets, and you don't got that shit. Trust me, you out there.
Slim.
I'm trying not to hurt his feelings, but I'm gonna let him be. Okay.
Let him talk.
Get No, I'm just playing, y'all.
She encouraged.
I just both I like both of y'all. I'm just playing.
I know. Thank you. And appreciate that though. Like I said, fast forward to this next live. Now, everybody has been proven that even the llamas posted that Ghost is a whole racist white boy that always be in black people business, talking about black people, calling them boys and shit. He called me a fucking boy as a black man. So he's in this live with King and the rest of them talking about me for almost about a good half an hour before I requested in. So when I came in, I only spoke to him. My only issue was with him, right? I don't know how any black man can let a white boy, I wouldn't let nobody call no fuck King no boy on my motherfucking live. No white boy call him that on my live, because that's disrespectful. But like I said, it wasn't, my anger wasn't directed at King at all. It was only on him. Because that white boy don't know me. I will knock that old dude senseless. So I literally went back to my live and said, I don't got no problem with King. My problem is not with him. And I'd let everybody know that. Right? So whatever happened and whoever got in his ear, I don't know. But King went on his live maybe a day or two later saying he gonna fuck my wife in the back of his truck. He was gonna F my wife in the back of his truck. Disrespecting my wife. I ain't never speak on this man kids. I ain't never speak on nothing about
Isn't
him.
Isn't that after y'all went up there and called him a pedo?
No, I didn't. Did you not just hear me?
Isn't that after you dropped his charges on your page?
No, that was not before that. Exactly. See, you don't even know the story. Because that's the reason
I was there, Blaze.
Oh
everyone in the comments are saying
too.
you did it.
I was there too.
I was there, Blaze.
Hold on,
so
Queen,
I want you to go back to that live and watch it and tell me where he bring up anything about me posting about his charges.
Warning,
go back and watch that live.
You got a warning, sis. Drop down and come back up because I don't see no warning on
No, that's that notification page again.
Oh, it's in here again?
That's that fake notification page.
Let me get that page up out of here. Sorry.
So again, like I said, he went on almost a 5-hour, 6-hour live talking about my wife. And in the video that I made posting his charges, I literally said, I was going to let you have it, man, until you brought up my wife. On that live. And that's when I posted his charges, because ain't no dude that's that disrespectful to women ain't did something. And happened to find out he got child abusing charges and he hit his girlfriend. Only reason he ain't been charged for hitting his girlfriend is because she passed away and could not make the court date.
Ooh,
or he would have been in jail for that.
Her. I don't want to touch on that.
Yeah, rest in peace to her, definitely. So don't try to sit here and tell me this story. I know the whole story. King let them llamas get in his ear. Damn, bro.
Go ahead,
like
nigga. I thought
child, man. Nobody.
You know you
it's
talk.
not your
You know
turn.
you talk slow.
Then
go ahead.
You listen slow. What the fuck?
Okay, stop saying slow, y'all. That's ableist.
I'm not even talking about slow like that.
Okay,
I'm talking about he just listening slow. Like he talking about I'm talking slow. You listen slow.
All right, so Slim, we're gonna let you go right after Blaze, and then Queen, we can pop back up to you if you have some more to say. But we definitely want to hear from Slim too.
Okay, so like I said.
And they said, man, the people in the comments, look, Blaze, I'm going to tell you, the people in the comments, that we speak for the people said land the plane, so I'm going to just say that.
I'm sorry. All right, so like I said, King started all this shit because he let them llamas get in his ear. And the reason I posted his fucking information about his child abusing charges and domestic violence charges is because he went and spoke on my wife. I ain't never speak on that man kids. I ain't never speak on nothing before that.
Okay, now Slim, now Blaze, he about to start talking now. Now let him talk uninterrupted, please, so that we can fully hear. I know that there may be some things that you may be like, you're lying, but let's try to let him talk a little bit uninterrupted. Thank you, Slim.
I got you. All I want to say is this is crazy, right? And now everybody that's been listening here, how is it that everybody starts picking with Blaze first and he never picked with nobody?
That's a good question. That question to Blaze, or is that question?
Oh yeah, that's easy.
That question to Blaze, to the comments. Because every story he tells,
all right, whenever you finish, I'll answer.
Go ahead. Every story you tell, somebody came messing with you first.
You done? You want me to answer the question?
Go ahead, answer.
Sure. So with me, right? I always give people respect. That's the first thing I give anybody, because I expect to get it back. I don't need to come after people that don't come after me. That's stupid. Let's get it together, man. That's an easy ass question. Y'all all inserted yourselves, couldn't handle the smoke, and now y'all just got to make up anything to make yourselves feel like a victim, and y'all know it ain't true. There you go. That's your answer.
So if y'all ain't come find none of these people, then how the fuck do we know y'all? Y'all not famous content creators or nothing. How do we know y'all if we came at y'all wrong first?
Like you did. You inserted yourself.
And how did I know? How do I know about y'all?
Because you inserted yourself.
Inserted myself how?
When you came over to Tanya Live and you disrespected her.
And why did I come over there?
Because you were sitting in Patrick's live and you saw yourself on the screen.
I was on my own live.
No, you were on Patrick's live.
I was on my own live.
No, you were on Patrick's live.
I'm sure I was on my own live.
And I'm positive and 120% sure you were on Patrick's live. Because you grabbed your other live. You were on Patrick's live, then you went use your other phone and went on your other page to come in Tanya's live.
Regardless of the live, what the fuck did that happen? Why was I on y'all radar? If I ain't never did nothing to y'all, why y'all talking about me?
You wasn't on our radar, and we weren't talking about you. We were talking.
My profile wasn't up in the background.
No, it wasn't at all.
Hey, it's a lot of people in here, so tap the screen. We should already be like at 100,000 likes. Please and tap the screen. Thank you. Gift the people in the panel if you like them. If you don't like them, don't gift them. Do that.
Gift me. The fuck? No.
he was allowed to say anything. He could have came in. I'm sorry. I was answering a question in the comment section. He said he can't say a word if he's seen himself on the up on the screen. Yeah, he can say something. I would expect him to come in there and say something. But what I didn't expect is him to come in there and call that woman a bitch. When the conversation was nothing about, when the conversation was nothing about him.
We do have some new players coming in real quick, so we're going to allow them a little bit of space to speak real quick. Unless, Slim, did you have something to say in response real quick before we let Armageddon?
Go out real quick.
Okay, so Armageddon, do you have any questions for either Slim or Blaze or Queen or anybody on the panel?
It's for Blaze, because Blaze likes to play this morality thing.
I don't know who you are. How you doing, man? I don't even know who you are.
Okay, before we go any further, because it's before we go any further, hold on, real quick. Before we go any further, I just want to make it very clear because it seemed like a lot of people coming up having questions for Blaze, and this wasn't the intent. Blaze, you okay with these questions? I just want to make sure you're good.
I'm good for now. I got the time for it. I just wanted him to introduce himself.
The only reason I'm checking y'all, if it was anybody else that anybody had a lot of questions for, is not support. It's just anybody that I feel like it's a lot of questions for one individual, whether it was Slim that it was a lot of questions for, whether it was Genty, I don't care who it is. That's how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to be respectful to every. No, I don't have no sides. I don't even know what they're talking about. I'm just facilitating this right now.
And I just want to say for this Patrick Genty person, if this is the person who I think it is, if I find out this is you, bitch, I'm gonna air your ass out. That's all I'm gonna say. So you could keep putting my name out there if you want to, but I'm gonna air your ass out, and I mean what.
Queen, no threats, Queen. We don't know. Hold on, I don't know. Y'all, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened, Queen. Just mute for me, baby. We gonna get to Armageddon. We gonna skip right past that. We don't do threats, y'all, or nothing like that. So don't threat. I don't know what happened with that. I'm not sure.
They keep talking about I need to take care of my kids. That's the thing. Y'all bitches ain't got shit to go on. Y'all want to talk about about me and talk about my kids.
Wait, love. Somebody saying that's a troll page. So don't even
I blocked them.
Yeah, block the troll page. I just blocked another troll page. So that's not Genty in here saying anything like that about your kids, love. That is a troll page.
I know that's Genty, but I'm kind of figuring who that is because that's the only person that would know me like that. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna air you out.
Okay, I don't think that that's Genty at all. But let's not do
I'm sorry for cussing on your panel, but I don't like that. Don't talk about my kids. That's all y'all can talk about.
I get it. Y'all stop. You know what? Hold on. Y'all need to go on timeout in the comments because y'all need to chill. Let me figure out how to turn the comments off. I'm about to figure out how to turn. There we go. Settings, comments. We turning the comments off for a second because y'all gonna chill. What y'all not gonna do in these comments, I'm gonna let you know. Like, we try not to block and mute people. We try to get the troll pages out there, right? But what y'all not gonna do is come and create like any narrative or like a fake page of Genty or a fake page of Blaze or a fake page of I Speak or a fake page of this person and attack somebody that's on the panel. That's not cool, y'all. This is why I say the comments and the people behind these troll pages and the people that are supporting this side and that side, y'all messy. And everybody who has those supporters, y'all know that's not cool. Stop doing that. Now, Armageddon, now, y'all on timeout for a minute. I don't like to suppress comments because I really don't like to suppress voices. But y'all got to chill for just a hot second. I promise I'm going to get y'all out of timeout. But y'all got to chill for a second. Y'all doing way too much in the comments. We going to free y'all in a minute. I promise y'all. But we going to get to Armageddon because y'all distracting Queen. And she was chilling. And I understand why she would be upset. So, not too much on her either when I turn these comments back on or whatever. But for the record, like, I don't think that was Genty. If she feels like that, that's her opinion and that's what she's entitled to. But Armageddon,
no, I know it's not Genty. I know.
No, it's not Genty.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
You're welcome. So Armageddon.
Yeah, I'm here. I got a question, Blaze. You like to play the respectability politics.
Again. I want to introduce myself to you before you start going in on me because I know you. I think I've seen you in my comment section before. But how you doing? I'm Blaze. Nice to meet you, bro.
Why pretend all the time that you don't know me in order to avoid me? You talk about me in your Discord.
Wait, man, I don't know who you are.
Okay, so Armageddon, in all fairness, Armageddon, do you want to just say like how y'all know each other so you can like maybe refresh his memory a little bit? Because I don't know either side, but can you jog?
Because I'm one of Eb's mutuals. And him and his little lackeys came after me trying to figure out information, even asking others my information when I told them flat out.
Who are you? I still don't know who you are. I don't know.
You wanted my information, just ask me.
Who are you? I don't know who you are. I don't ask for people's information. Who are you? I don't know who you are by just listening to your voice and your profile picture.
Again, y'all came after me. And now you want to play like you're ignorant. But
I don't know.
I'm just going to ask my question.
Bro, I just
stop. I'm just going to ask. It's a simple question.
I'm going to answer.
Y'all like to play respectability politics, where you're like, if this person's not respectable, then there's a problem and they should be canceled. Well, Scholar has openly said he would R. Kelly a child. And Sobe has a whole YouTube up with children's pictures of other people's children's pictures. Angela openly threatened everybody's kids. What are you going to do about that? Are you,
wait a minute,
you as a man, let me finish my statement. Are you as a man going to openly offer yourself up after you expect everybody else to offer their self up? Or are you finally going to take responsibility at the end?
Okay, first, before we get started, who's Angela? I'm not sure who Angela is.
You know
Kanye's friend.
Stop acting stupid. You know
Warrior's friend.
Don't say stupid, y'all. But I think they're talking about Angie. Is it Angie is the girl that y'all talking about? The lady? I'm sorry, not girl, the woman. I think they're talking about.
Are you talking about dark skin Angie?
Well, we're not gonna call her by
It
her.
don't
We're
even
not gonna
matter
say that.
about
I
her.
don't know.
We're talking
All
about
right,
Scholar.
only
Because
Angie I know that you could be
Scholar is the
possibly
same
talking
person.
about.
Scholar, you know who Scholar is.
Yeah, I
Let's
know
talk
who
about
Scholar
Scholar.
is.
Okay, so if you don't know who
That.
Angie is, we just not gonna.
We're going to move over to her and go to Scholar. You know who Scholar is.
All right.
You
So
came with
first,
yesterday.
Jesus. Okay, so the only Angie I know about, I'm not even associated with anymore. We don't speak. We're not friends
But
or
you know
anything
who
like that.
Scholar is.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
Who
Okay,
is
Blaze,
that? I don't even know who
answer his
that's
question.
talking.
Answer his question, Blaze.
I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I really am. So, only Angie I know that you possibly could be speaking about, I don't associate with anymore. She said, I do believe the statement that she made was, if you come for our kids, we'll come for your kids, right? Was it something like that, Armageddon?
No, it was not that.
Then what was it?
I'll come
I'm just
after
asking.
you and your kids.
I don't think it was that statement, but I do remember something going along the lines of, you come after us, we'll come at. Yeah, I do remember that. I do actually remember that, and I don't co-sign that. I wasn't even in that live, and like I said, me and Angie aren't even associates anymore. So I can't hold somebody accountable that I don't even associate with no more. But I don't condone that at all. All right. So
okay, so
you don't associate with Genty nor I Speak, yet you want to hold them accountable. So how does that work?
I can't really hold her accountable because, like I said, what you saw and what I saw were two completely different things. I remember seeing that live and watching it, but I wasn't even in that live. But like I said, I don't condone that. But when I'm not going to really police somebody's feelings. But what she said that I remember, I will have to go back and watch the live to get the quote exactly right. But it was more along the lines, is you going to come for our kids or come for us? We're coming after you, your kids, and I don't condone that.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, so Blaze, we gonna let Juice Armageddon.
I still had two.
We gonna let Blaze finish up. I'm sorry, then Juice, because I know you were waiting to talk. We gonna let Blaze finish up, and then Juice, we gonna pop up to you. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I know you got friends. Don't worry about the comment section. I see y'all. Scholar, for the last time, it's on site with that dude. I do not fucking like him at all.
The box with him.
Right. Okay. Damn, man. What you talking about?
Hold on. Let him talk. Let him finish, and then we'll get.
I do not like him. But I put my shit aside and share the space with him doesn't mean they still ain't on site with him.
Oh,
he know
so
that. I know that. I told him that in
the
God damn.
Hold on, Juice. Hold on. Let him talk.
God damn, bro. You been chasing me down for a whole day and a half. You gonna get your chance to talk. Just have some patience. All right. So you said Scholar is not my fucking friend. And when I was like I said earlier, when I was posting stuff, putting Scholar on blast, y'all didn't care because he was talking about me. But now y'all want me to go after him again.
Cared.
God damn.
I cared.
All right, then you care. I appreciate that then. Real shit. But like, what do you want more you want me to do? I done called him out. I don't think he should be involved in anything that fucking has to do with me at all. I don't like that dude. Who else did you say? Sobe. And you spoke on about him posting pictures. I done said 1 million times on my live. I do not agree with that, right? I had plenty of conversations on this app, off this app with Sobe about that. I literally asked him to take down a picture of a woman's children. I think a woman's children. I don't know who it was. It was a picture of children. And I asked him to take it out. I didn't tell him. I asked him and he did. But I cannot police how Sobe reacts to what people do to him. I see what y'all do to him on this app. Lie on him, try to make fun of him, and then y'all get mad at his reaction. He knows what he did is wrong, and he speaks on it, and he's working to better himself. He's been held accountable, but I can't keep policing him when people are going after him. Is there anybody else?
Thank you for coming up, love. I got 2 other people like in the box. I'm not sure who Country Jesus is or Thomas Bishop. I'm not sure or what they have to add to the conversation.
Hold on. I want to say something. I want to say something about that comment he just made about Sobe. That's complete bullshit. Because when I was on the panel and Butter them summoned me on her panel to talk to OC, that man came out his mouth and called me a bitch out of nowhere. He didn't know me from a can of paint.
Again,
But he called me a bitch.
Cherry.
So you sit up here and talk about
Cherry.
somebody coming after Sobe.
Oh my goodness.
Sobe is coming at the people.
Okay,
I'm gonna just reply to that real quick. I do not agree with Sobe calling women bees. We had this conversation online.
Can I say can I say something though?
Yeah, and so hold on. Okay, so I know she said a lot, Blaze, but let Juice go ahead and then
he got it.
We'll hop back on.
And I don't know why Blaze think I'm coming out to him. I'm not coming out to him because really I don't give enough care about you to come after you like that. My thing is this: I'm a man of truth. And I'm a man that likes to talk about the true things. Since I joined the panel yesterday, when I joined the panel with those two toxic people, since y'all put yourselves together, I guess, y'all put your heads together to come together and I guess put your differences aside to come after one other guy, which is so whack and weak and pathetic.
Now, do you have any direct questions?
Huh?
Do you have any direct questions?
I do.
Yeah, I'm about to get there. How come is it that whenever I had my lives last night, why is it that your followers who follow you, Blaze, joined my live yesterday and was like reporting it? Now all of a sudden, now I'm getting I told you why I was hosting certain things. I said that in a live. And remember, when I said what I was doing yesterday, you was like, get him out of here. What did I say I was doing my lives for yesterday?
Sorry, are you done, bro? I ain't want to interrupt you.
No, I'm asking a question.
Yeah, are you done? I'm going to answer your question. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, I'm absolutely done.
Okay. So let's start off with if people came in your live and you receiving threats, I don't condone none of that. Yeah, babe. I don't condone none of that shit. Okay. I don't like.
Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? His wife like, babe, you want to eat? Did y'all catch that? All right.
They hear it. They don't. It doesn't matter to them. Anyway, I don't condone nobody coming in your live, interrupting your live, calling you nothing, man. You entitled to your.
I asked you yesterday about.
Oh my goodness.
My question to you was this, because you're not answering the question directly. What did I say I was hosting my live for?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Because what did you say yesterday when I said what I was saying? You said get him out of here. Did you not say that?
I don't know if I did or didn't.
Yeah, that's exactly
if it was because for some reason you got
exactly what you said.
If I did, it sounds like you got some personal or whatever. You upset with me for some reason. I have no idea.
No, I really,
bro. I can't.
Okay, real quick, Armageddon. Hold on, Armageddon. I'm gonna drop you real quick. I got some other people in the box.
I wasn't even.
I had a few more questions, but I'm good.
Oh well, if you got a few more questions for Armageddon,
it's good.
Welcome to come to my live with your questions, bro, and I'll answer you there. It would be just me and you in the box.
I was talking to the host, and yet again, I'm being ignored.
Nobody's ignoring you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking about Blaze.
I'm sorry. You were talking to me. I'm sorry.
He's yet again ignoring what I'm saying to him because at the end of the day, he don't want to be held accountable. Nigga, I was doing what I was doing yesterday for charity for somebody that just went through fucking a whole surgery, somebody in our community, an elder in our community. And you sat back and told these people, get him out of here. He don't know what he talking about because y'all was so hell bent on talking about Jonty. Right?
Wrong.
Okay, real quick, because I do respect the people in the comments, because we are the voice of the people, and the people are saying that this is turning. It feels like, and it does feel like it to me, that it is turning into a bash like Blaze session, and that's not really the intent. So I just want to check in because I don't want that to be like the vibe, like people are up here like bashing. If people have like those legit questions, like to get some questions out or whatever, like let's try to get our questions out without like insults, and that's on everybody too. So like I don't don't want to feel like this is like I don't know if what country or Thomas have to say if they have a question for Slim or if they have a question.
All I want for one thing is I want for Blaze to apologize for the fact that
Blaze, I see you up here money laundering right now.
The whole situation of what I was trying to do for somebody else, simply because he was hell-bent on what he was trying to do. I need an apology.
I just want to say, like, Blaze, like, are you okay to continue the conversation and answer?
I'm good over here. This is absolutely hilarious.
I don't want anybody to think like it's just like a black. This not what the intent of the live was. We was actually discussing TikTok streets, and then now we're here. So Blaze want to continue. That's cool with me.
Yeah, I'm good. I got a little bit.
I did. Like, okay, so
hold on real quick, Juice. I just want to make a quick note for the record, real quick. Hey, everybody up here see Blaze up here money laundering with these coins. Y'all see this shit, huh?
Yeah, gift the panel.
Right, gift the panel.
We all money laundering today. I don't care who you like, gift everybody.
I'm not money laundering. All this money is going back into the people I always gifted. This money is not going to me.
I don't even know how to get to the balance. Yeah.
I give all this money right back to everybody else. This ain't doing nothing for me. Thank you.
I will say this. The fact that you came all the way up here to say that just shows more guilt, bro. But go ahead. You have fun with it.
Guilt do I?
I'm not talking to you, man. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, bro. You want beef with me so bad. I don't know you, man. But
I was
let
still
you continue
talking.
your energy.
You ain't even
go ahead, waste your energy.
What I said, bro.
I got one question. That's all I got.
Hold on. I want to acknowledge his question, man, because he been trying to talk for like a minute. So go ahead with your question, bro, because I thought I answered it already.
Like 6 or 7 times. What more do you want? I said I was doing something. Well, first off, instead of me doing all that, fuck all that. I don't need your thing. I don't need your apology. I don't need shit. You gonna donate to this lady or not?
I don't even know your cause. Like I said, oh my God, bro, you gotta let me talk.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Juice, he still gotta pay them taxes real quick. You gotta wait for that.
Hold on, y'all. Let him finish. Let him finish his thought.
I said I just told you what the cause was. Since your people came over to my live, interrupted my live because of some petty ass bullshit that you started yesterday. Now I'm asking you as a man, are you going to acknowledge this and go give to this lady who just, again, I'm doing something for her because we can't do it now. This Sunday it's ruined because of that situation. So now I gotta wait till next Sunday, but you can do it anytime this week. I will send you the information, Blaze. I promise you. I'll send you the information. If you can send her a donation to help her out. All she needs is $6,000 because she just got out of surgery, life-saving surgery.
Well, okay. So number one, again, I don't approve of anybody coming into somebody live trying to disrupt a noble cause. Okay, period. I don't know who came in your live and send nobody your live. I would never do that. Number two, I will figure out what your cause is for. And if I can verify that, because there's a lot of scammers on this app, and I'm not calling you that, I will donate, you know? I don't have no problem donating to a real cause.
All right, so Juice, I'm gonna let Thomas speak now.
I'm gonna drop down, but I thank you so much for letting me come up, but I really appreciate it.
Thank you for being up here. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you, Blaze, for y'all gotta give credit where credit due. I gave credit earlier to Blaze because he's always hopping in box answering like my questions, and I see him answering questions and being around this app. So y'all gotta give some credit where credit due, whether or not y'all like him or not. Like, you know, I give credit. Okay. So Thomas, should we get to Thomas? Thomas, who do you have a question for? Slim, Blaze, me?
I got one question for Blaze, and that's the only. And then after that, I'll leave.
Okay.
Blaze, what did my wife do to you? What did my wife do to you?
Never did anything to me.
So why did you put her picture up there?
I thought you only had one question.
It's a follow-up.
Okay.
Why'd you put her picture up there?
Okay.
Why'd you put her picture
up there? You gonna let me answer?
Answer.
Okay. So the main reason is you call yourself pro-black, right? And we all know you can't call yourself pro-black if you're married to a white woman, which I had to show.
I don't find that to be true.
Yeah, that's
That's true. I'm gonna have to respectfully
you don't
disagree
have to,
there.
but
Wait,
everybody that knows that if pro-black
I
mean
want to
pro,
draw down on
oh
that.
goodness, I can't
Hold
finish.
on. Thomas let him finish cooking, and then we'll go back to you. But you listen. Before you go into this dialogue, Blaze, I don't want to go into this conversation, but I'm gonna just put this like this. We can have other conversations about pro-blackness and what it means. Black people are not a monologue. Pro-black is going to mean different things for different people. Pro-black for me is not anti-white, and just because
I
you
didn't
for
say
your
it was
people doesn't mean.
anti-white.
But wait. Just because you're for your people doesn't mean you can't love and care for other people of different cultures and
Nope, didn't say
ethnicities.
that
That's
either.
just what I believe. So if he has a white wife, like, he can still be pro-black in my eyes. But I'm gonna let you cook from your perspective or whatever. So I just
I'm
want to
ready to
say
cook. You already know I'm ready to cook.
that. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Number one, you can love who you want. I mean, there's no shame in being. Oh, Jesus Christ!
No, because
I can't make it through. You want to say something, Thomas?
Wife out there, Blaze.
Yeah,
All right.
why did you put his wife out there?
I put his wife out there. What are you talking about? I put her out there.
That's what he said.
Dislike me as much as you.
Wait. You said I put her out there. What does that mean?
You put my wife's picture out there, Blaze.
Your wife is on this app. What are you talking about?
No, my wife is not on.
I'm sorry. Not she on Facebook.
She's on Facebook.
Right. So everybody knows who your wife is.
She does.
What are you talking about?
Social media.
Yes, she does. Because she does a lot of sticking up for you on social media. So don't try to play with me, bro. Anyway, I answered your question. So are you going to let me talk, or you want to continue to talk?
I want my apology.
You wouldn't. There ain't no apology to be given.
Now, Blaze.
No. Let me cook.
Hold on. Why
Blaze, you not have a kid?
I'll let him talk some more.
Blaze,
hold on. I got a question. I don't know nothing about.
Did you not have a kid with a white?
Yep, I did. My first daughter. So when I was 20 years old.
In other words, it's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it.
Who said it? Who said there was something wrong with it?
Pro-black and marry a white woman.
Who said there was something wrong with it?
Okay, y'all, wait a minute. Okay. Hold on.
I got with a white woman.
I'm gonna stop all of this right now. Wait, everybody, hold on, because y'all both talking at the same time. This is just wow. So I think everybody needs to take everybody's like wives. Y'all know I said this before. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's a lot going on. Like, let's stay on topic. Like, take the wives out of it. Take the pro-blackness out of it. Hold on, real quick. I need everybody to mute. When I'm talking, I definitely need everybody to mute. So, like, the pro-blackness of it, the wife of it, and I lost my train of thought, but I'm gonna try to get it back. The pro-blackness of it, the white wife of it. If I understand if somebody is on social media, I'm on social media. I've been making lives and videos, and people are posting me and posting my, screenshots of my videos. So that, to me, that is just the risk you take with being on social media. You get what I'm saying? However, everybody don't feel like that. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think that it's right to just post somebody wife or husband or spouse or kids just because they're on social media and there's like a picture there. You get what I'm saying? So, like, although I do
why does he do it?
It's not right if he do it either.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
If he do it, or if anybody's doing it,
whose wife?
I don't think it's right.
Whose wife?
Thank you.
I got to go back down your page. I don't know who he was. I got a couple instances when you posted people's information too as well. Anyway, am I going to be allowed to talk?
Wait, real quick.
And not have any proof.
Oh my God, man.
Okay, so look, y'all know how I roll. If there's proof out there, put it out there. You know what I'm saying? If anybody lying, put the proof out.
All right. He asked for it. I don't really care about this right now. That's not a topic. What they could get back, I wanted to respond.
Now you don't.
Okay. So let him respond. So look, this is what we're gonna do, y'all. He asked for an apology. Blaze, respond if you want to give him an apology or not. Thomas, if you have another question for Blaze, if not, I'm gonna move up to country. Blaze, do you want to apologize or do you not?
No, I was supposed to speak on the pro-black situation. That's what
yeah, you can speak on it real quick.
Touch
on it, but not too much, because I really don't want to go there.
Okay, so again, I spoke about this on the live, right? You cannot call yourself pro-black if you're married to a white woman, because pro-black starts with the pro-black family, the black home. Everything is black. With you marry with inside your race. No real pro-black man will marry a white woman. How are you going to tell people that you for your black woman, you love your black woman, but you don't even want to date them?
Well, I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna say this.
May I respond?
Now, again, can I fit? I cannot.
No, hold on, real quick. I just want to say this real quick because this is going into a dialogue of a discussion where whether or not and questioning somebody's pro-blackness, and I'm
not questioning it. I know his pro-blackness.
Kind he doesn't have it. So look, I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna just shut this.
Since when you finish, let me ask something.
Huh? What's this?
I said, when you finish, let me ask Blaze something real quick.
Okay. So I respectfully disagree with that. I really don't want to go into the conversation like what makes somebody pro-black, because I think everybody has different definitions. For me, Blaze, that's not what it means to me. Being pro-black myself, I do think you can date somebody out of your race because you can still liberate your people while loving and being with who you're with. So for me,
but that's called,
hold on.
You're
so
just
for
an
me,
advocate.
So wait, so no, it's not an advocate. It's being pro your people. So for me, it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to go and create black families and stuff like that. And that's your opinion. We're gonna argue whether or not he's pro-black. We're not gonna do that.
Can I make this one statement and I'll just go ahead and drop off?
Yeah, because we're not gonna do that.
Since Blaze decided to go ahead and say that, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about me, Blaze, since you don't know. All 4 of my children are by black women. My ex-wife, who passed away, is a black woman.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So before anybody even gets it twisted, I married the woman I've been with for 16 years. We raised 8 kids together. My 4 black children and her 4 biracial children. I've been pro-black longer than Blaze has been alive. And the fact that he decided to take a picture of my wife and put it on the back screen of one of his fucking lives and refuses to apologize for it, even though I have never had any. I've had maybe one interaction in almost 3 years.
About the interaction
with Che.
Tell them about the interaction.
And meanwhile, Che over here.
Tell them about the interaction.
Hold on, Blaze. Let him finish talking.
Meanwhile, Blaze is over here with a mixed race child, who I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But I would never put Che's mixed race child or his white baby mama on the back screen of my damn live. If I got a problem with Che, I'm gonna say something to Che. Che brought my fucking wife into this. My wife. He brought my wife into this. And not only that, but he seems to think that's perfectly okay, because how are you gonna be pro-black and marry a white wife? How are you gonna be pro-black and have a mixed child, Che?
You marry a black woman, you date within your race. You love your race.
Well, Blaze, that kind of contradiction, because if you got a biracial child, that means you didn't date solely in your race, though.
Again, I don't make no bones about it. I was a hoe.
That's what I wanted to ask. That's what I wanted to ask.
But okay. My sister wanted to say something to Blaze.
I just wanted to touch on what you just said. Like, how do you feel that the people, like, well, first off, Blaze, do you consider yourself pro-black? Because, I
didn't come on this app to be an activist or anything like that, but I have, evolved into that. Yes. Because you got to start somewhere, right? And then on top of that, I know what the meaning of pro-black is, right? My father, even though I didn't live with him, but I know who my father was and what he was about. And my father was a Black Panther. So even when he taught me way back when I was younger what pro-black meant, it started with the black home.
Baby, he taught you from his perception of what pro-black means.
I've heard leaders say this. I've heard Malcolm
X say this. And that's from their perception of what pro-black means. That's why I'm a dead this conversation. I don't want to get into this conversation because this is not, I don't want to feel like talking about those things. I host, this is a messy live, and that's a more serious thing for me to talk about. This is a nosy, messy live, so I'm going to get into those particular topics. But let's move on from that because I want to get to country, so I don't want to go deep into that because that's a whole nother thing. And I have a lot to say on that, and I don't feel like this is the space right now for me to do that, so we're going to dead that. Country, did you have a question for me, my sister, Blaze?
How you doing?
Hey, Country.
So my real name is Mr. LA, and me and the guy at the bottom there have issues. I never did anything to this man. This man all last year, talk about he gonna put hands on me, I'm gonna get arrested, and all this kind of crazy stuff. In December, like I said, off the blue, this guy decided to think it's okay to drop my government. And then all of a sudden I get all of his little cronies coming after me because, I have a flip mouth. Just like, Thomas, I am a I got PTSD. And Mr. Shade the Cocksucker Dotson thinks it's okay to do what he does.
Well, let's not drop. I think that's Blake's name. Let's not drop his name. This ain't the space for that. If y'all want to dox him, I don't know if y'all already knew his name. But let's get to the questions that you may have. So let's get to a question.
Sir, for you to come after me.
Let me know when you're done, bro, so I can talk.
I just asked you a question. What did I do to you for you to come after me?
So are you done? I don't want to interrupt you.
I am done speaking, so that means you can speak.
Okay, so you are the same person that was in the full Discord messages that I released that was out here handing out my information, giving my information around, telling people to call my job. You were in that. You were a huge part of it. And then you're sitting on here crying about people messing with you and everything like that. But you and your cronies and friends do that all for the last 3 years. Okay. Next, you said your name. To me, we all got different perceptions of doxing. Me saying your real name on this app I don't consider that doxing. Putting out somebody's address, dancing in front of somebody's house on a video with your little pew, trying to make threats. I call that doxing. I mean, I do, because that's what you did. Because you went in your feelings because somebody said your real name. I mean, I ain't never seen a man something that he was named at birth. But that's you. And the reason I knew your real name is because your friend sold you out. She was the one talking shit about you. And I just posted it because that's supposed to be your friend. I thought you should know. She posted your whole address and everything, but I scratched that on out of there. But if you want to be mad at me, fine. Be mad at me. I don't really care. But don't act like you're some victim, man. You not. You never will be a victim because you contributed to this nonsense. Everything that happens behind the scenes with you, T. Nathan, Cuban Delight, your whole crew, you already know. Them RICO charges is coming for all y'all fools, and that's just truth, man. If you get mad about that, I can't help you with that. That sounds like a you problem.
First off, I'm not mad. Secondly, that means that you are the scum of the earth to do something maliciously. Saying, I never did anything to you. I never doxed your name. I never put your anything about you out. That's not how I roll. But as a man,
you did. I just said you did.
I'm talking. I did not interrupt you. But as a man, you should have some kind of moral couth about yourself to say, hey, that is not right. I'm not going to do that.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had a phone call. I missed parts of the conversation. I don't know where we were at. My bad.
Just responding, just listening to him.
As a man,
okay,
you should have some kind of moral couth about yourself to say, hey, that's not good. Because every time you do something, you have little ones, you know what I'm saying? You got other people looking at you and like, okay, he does it, so doing some bad stuff. So that means I can do some bad stuff. And that's not how it. As a man, you should never do nothing like this. Everything that you do is malicious because you are a small, minute man with a smooth brain. And you think that it's okay to
now wait a minute, y'all. Okay, so look, like this is how everybody feel. You get what I'm saying about Blaze? So like I don't have these same thoughts and opinions, but I do want to know why does everybody? I get like it's a lot. Blaze, it do seem like you done did a lot. It's a lot of people. I don't know if Susie is up here for you or
because
the
a
other
lot of people involved in this stuff. They know what's going on behind the scenes.
I don't know what's happening here, y'all, because we was really just, you know, like we like to shoot the shit and talk about, because we got questions for a lot of different people. Blaze is not the only person that we got questions for. So anybody coming from the other side, like we got questions for I Speak. So let's grab him too. So let's do that too. You know what I'm saying? We got questions. We do got questions for Jinty. Go grab him
when
too.
he do come over here, I'm gonna hit him with that.
And I agree.
I'm
Because I
daddy.
don't think there's no true, real questions. I feel like a lot of this is just people feelings hurt, and people have done some things to people that we don't like. And gift the panel. There's another live going on right now. So hit that one too, y'all. But I do feel like I just sitting back listening and just facilitating, because I don't know most of this, and I'm gonna just speak on it real quick because I don't know most of this shit going on. Right? I ain't know all these people was intertwined. Blaze, I ain't know all this stuff was happening.
I told you it's a lot.
It is a lot, but I just want to know, like, what's the end goal for everybody? Like, Blaze, I think you should apologize for some of the things that you've done, if that's up to you or whatever. Obviously, there's some things that you've done too. Like, so here's how I live in life. Whether I started it or whether I don't know who started it and who not, right? I don't know none of this, nothing. Whether I started it or I responded to it, if the behaviors were not, I guess for me, if the behaviors are not like conducive of, I want to live kindness and I want to live like this life of you definitely can't call yourself pro black if you just can't operate from a place of compassion for just people, and especially like black people all together. So like, at what point do we start apologizing, even if we're not wrong, even if we feel we're not wrong at that moment? Like, these people telling you how they feel. Like, a lot of what we hear up here is how somebody feel. It's not even really about the facts no more, because I can't speak on who did what, or if you right or you wrong. Blaze, I don't know if the people coming up here, if it's warranted for them to feel the way that they feel. Everybody's valid. I can't say what you did or what you responded to. I can't police what you respond to, what Jinty respond to, what I Speak respond to, what Eb respond to, what Lisa respond to. Nobody can police that. But what I'm hearing is from both sides, from anybody that really be speaking, is people be telling y'all how they feel about something. And even if you feel that you didn't do that, like, sometimes just be like, you know what, you feel like that, I apologize that you feel like that, and move it on. Like, why ain't nobody doing that? Nobody on both sides. Why ain't nobody doing that? That's what I want to know. That's the damn question.
I think it's all really led by egos. A whole bunch of egos.
To me, it ain't no ego. For me, it's not. I can tell you like this. I can apologize when I feel as though I need to, but these people and the victims they have left across this app from all the shit they have done, I know they done. I've seen this man in Discord messages with his friends. Had people in this Discord talking about beheading a black woman.
I never did
attacking a black woman.
Okay, so hold on. Country, he talking about you? We talking about Country?
Yes, we talking about Mr. LA.
Oh, that's bad if you did that, Country.
No, he was. I didn't say he did it. Wait a minute. I want to be clear. I want to say he was in a Discord with his friends, the fold members that he's a part of, making threats about black women, stalking black women. I mean, like literally down to they fucking
Okay, so is the proof out here?
Yes, I posted it, but they always report in my pages. You know, I lost over 100 pages, but they is definitely proof. I have every last message.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, all right, hold on. We going off into some. I don't know what's going on.
I'm telling you, I told you it's deep. It's a lot of things that you don't realize that's going on this app that these people are involved in.
Well, we about to get the questions. We about to get the answers to the questions, to all everybody questions and everything else. So, Country, was there a Discord that you were in where there was some harassment of a black woman on the app? That's just the question.
I did not see none of that while I was in that Discord.
Okay, so Blaze, he said he didn't see it.
Okay. I mean, like everything I have before. I posted this stuff before.
Oh, Diamond, hold on, baby. Diamond, before you go, country, we're gonna have you mute up. We're gonna have Pendulum, I believe it is well here.
Yeah,
do you have a question for country? My sister, me, girl. I'm here too, y'all. But Blaze.
Hi, everybody. No, it's mainly for Blaze because he did state that he doesn't go for anybody or unless they insert themselves. But you came for me, and I didn't even come for you, sir. You actually came directly to my page.
Stop it. Stop. Please stop.
Excuse me. I haven't completed
Blaze,
my whole
do you remember who she is, Blaze?
I know who she is. I recognize her.
Exactly. She came to my page, who I was dating at the time, and he's coming to harass me because of that person. Who people are associated to, and I don't think that's fair. So you can't say you don't come for anybody. You came to my page first. I didn't go looking and seeking you out. Respectfully, I didn't. So I'm just saying that you cannot say that you do not go and just attack anybody or not attack anybody. You do it even if they're associated with somebody. So you just got to stop. If that person doesn't have anything to do with you, if you're going after one person, go after that person. You don't need anyone that they're dating, family members involved in it. You really don't.
So what's the question that you kind of have for him? Or were you just making that statement?
Making that statement because that's a lie right there. You came to me. I didn't come to you. After you came to me and came on my comment section, that's when I started replying back to you and you started reporting my videos. But I don't come looking for you.
Thank you, Blaze. So let's respond to her statement because she accused you of some allegations. I didn't see it. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know what y'all got going on. So do you want to respond to her?
Sure, I'll respond. Do you mind putting me on the big screen real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
All right.
No receipts.
Yep. Hey, if they want to show their receipts, that is he defended himself. He can. So just like I just let Slim put up receipts and he had receipts, Blaze can put up his receipts too if he got some.
It's getting out of focus.
It's a little blurry.
Yeah, it's really blurry actually.
What does say, Blaze? You can't see it. Focus.
I can see it, Blaze.
Okay. Hold on. It's focusing a little bit. Hold on. Bring it up a little bit, I think. Yeah. Okay. Wait. He did. It was bad. I see that part. Okay, Pat. What does that say? Pat can't cut his hair off. Did he really have a bald spot? And then somebody else says, oh, I was reading it.
Oh, that's when Mr. Blaze attacked Pat, or my bad, Genty, and pulled his hair out.
Again, you said you weren't in them discords and you didn't see nothing, but you're in those discords, so you're a liar. And that's
so that was proof he was in the discord.
I was in there, but I wasn't in there like that.
You just said you weren't in there. You literally just said you were not in there, and I just proved that you were.
Okay, hold on.
I didn't say I was in the Discord, but I didn't say I was all up there doing everything you said I was doing, no idiot.
Okay, stop with the insults, y'all.
With the ableist terms.
Please, can we kind of start with the insults, y'all? The insults is a lot. Let's start with that.
It's salty. I don't got no insults for him. It's too easy when you got the truth behind.
I just want to make sure that statement was clear, that you do come for people that is either associated to somebody that you don't like, or you are having a discourse with at that time, and that person doesn't even know you from a campaign. I didn't even know about you at all until you came to my page in regards to inquiring about me, and that's when I responded to you. But since then, we haven't had any discourse. I just wanted to make sure that's clear that you came for me and I didn't even come for you.
Oh, again, that's all a lie. I have seen you talk about me with your boyfriend before I even knew who you were. When I found out you was his girlfriend, I just say, "Hey, this is your girlfriend." That's all I said to you. And report
just for reference, who's your boyfriend? I just want
his name is Exodus. He's part of the fold. He was in one of these discords too as well.
Is he fine, girl? Is your man fine?
He's a hoarder, so I don't know if that
They probably look good together.
My thing is,
They be stepping. I know they do. I just know by her voice, they be out there stepping.
Is he put me on a background in regards to coming after this person? I got nothing to do with y'all discourse.
Yes, you do. I wasn't talking about you had anything to do with discourse, but you're not innocent. You're not a victim because you. I mean,
okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
I want to make sure it's clear. I didn't say Discord.
Okay. Again, you're not a victim. You're not none of that because you have spoken on me plenty of times and you've spoken on my family plenty of times. I've seen you have whole lives with your boyfriend speaking on me. So you're not a victim.
When did I speak about your family?
In the Instagram live before you did with your boyfriend, I seen you on Patrick's live talking about me and my family.
I've never actually. Okay, hold on.
Run that back.
Hold on.
It's funny how these people never do nothing.
No. I've never been in Patrick's live. Have I let somebody use my page before to go in Patrick's live? Yes. Arby's used my page at one time to go in Patrick's live, but I myself have not been in a panel in Patrick's live.
We're in the panel. I said in his live.
Okay, so are y'all done? Because we're gonna move to Diamond.
I'm been done. I mean,
yeah, because I don't know where y'all going for. Country, I'm gonna drop you. Thank you for being up here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Pendulum, thank you so much. We're gonna get it back down to Diamond. All right, Diamond, what's up? I appreciate y'all for coming up. Diamond, do you have a question for? Thank you. Thank you, Bullock. Diamond, do you have a question for me, my sister, or anything to add to the conversation or whatever? All right. We're going to just drop you right on down, Diamond. That was a little bit too long. All right, Blaze, any questions you have for us? Any questions you have for anybody else that you want to call up to the live that you got questions for? Because we can do it.
I mean, if they want to come up here, I just one by one plucking them off. But
no, who you got questions for?
I don't know. I don't really see nobody in the live that really want this book with me that's really even worth my time, to be honest with you. I mean, anybody can come up.
One thing about you, Blaze, that I appreciate, though, I can't tell you if you lying or not, or anybody lying. I can't tell nobody that they lying. Everybody's valid and everybody's feelings and opinions and emotions, because I don't know none of these people, none of these situations. I ain't know none of this. But one thing I can say is that Blaze will come up here and defend himself, ask them questions, answer questions, and have some dialogue with some people.
Really well. He handles himself really well. I will say that.
I don't agree with everything everybody be saying to each other. You know what I'm saying?
My bad.
I don't agree with what anybody be saying with each other, but they have some questions for you, and I think they had a lot of valid things, Blaze. And Blaze, I do think you got to sit back and look at the amount of people, because we were talking about something else. So, Blaze, I do think you got to look at the amount of people that wanted to jump in my box to address you. So, like, you do have to take a step back. Now, whether you choose to do that or not, I'm not sure. This is just my advice from a stranger just looking on the outside in. Like, if we were talking about that, and then all of a sudden Slim comes up, and then all of a sudden all these people come up that want to address you, and I know it can look like, people were ganging up on them. It definitely did look like that to me too, but you also, it did look like that, but y'all also have to look at it from the other perspective, like, why though too? So sometimes we got to sit back in the cut and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people have hurt feelings because a lot has happened, right? There's a lot of dimensions to this whole thing. Right now, Jinky is a topic with Blaze and him because of the movement they have going on or whatever. But there's so many people who have been hurt or who have had issues with him that I've seen. And I just have one question for you, Blaze. And I'm done. After that, I promise you I ain't gonna ask you nothing else.
Yeah, right. I don't believe you, bro.
And I ain't coming at you. I just have literally just watching. I've always wanted to ask this. I'll give you from my perspective, and then you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, and then you can kind of respond to the question. So from my perspective, I watched like Blam be in lives with Patrick and them. I mean, not Patrick, excuse me, Genty and them, right? And I saw his company start to become, you started saying it was like a scam, and I didn't understand where that came from. Was it just because he was hanging around them and it seemed like he favored them and he was using them for his award show and things of that nature. Or because my thing is, I own a Black business, right? And I would never want anybody to disparage my Black business because I work too hard for it. And so if we are building our community and this is a business that is flourishing in our community, why would we tear it down?
Okay, so Bullock, I ain't gonna lie, your questions be long-winded for me, so
Burn
it takes
it down.
So
Burn it down.
when it comes to Blam, right?
I like that.
Blam is another one, right? So I know Blam was part of this nonsense when when T Nathan was usually promote his business, right? And then after a while, I start seeing creators calling Blam out about his business and how if you look into his business, he is involved with a company that's owned by white people, right? I'm just trying to break this down so I don't have to be long-winded for it. So I'm trying to get to the important points, okay? So Blam is dealing with basically an angel investor, a white company that he's invested in. I mean, that supposedly invested in him, right? He sends money to them, right? He's supposed to make a quota every year. I mean, every quota, every few months, he's supposed to make this certain number. He hasn't made that number since he's opened his business. Now, when it comes to angel investors, some of these motherfuckers, they just, like you spinning your wheels, you will never get your company off the ground. Just like his friend, who's been with that same company for like 15 years, taking money from Black people and putting it in white people's pockets, but saying it's a Black-owned company. These are Black-owned dollars going to Black-owned pockets, but it's not. It's going to a white person, right? You're using your Black community to give money to white people, right? So along with that, Blam inserted himself again with me when I spoke on all the people that were speaking out about his business.
Thank you, Kia.
He doesn't even protect
Kaya. I think it's Kaya.
information.
I just want to say this real quick before you go deep into this. Shout out to Blam if you doing whatever you're doing and you a Black business owner, like Mo, shout out to you. I wish you much success on the Blams and the awards. I don't know too much about them. I've heard all this.
Yes, I know what crowdfunding is.
But shout out to you. Keep doing what you're doing, Black man. Keep doing it.
So yeah, I know what crowdfunding is. That's exactly what Blam does. It's crowdfunding. He's going to default, and that's going to wind up on his fucking credit.
Okay, but here's the thing.
See, that's not cool. But go ahead.
I'm sorry, but I don't like when people like talk down on Black business because it's so hard for us to even get them. It's so hard for us to even get the idea to start them. It's so hard for us to create them, and it's hard for us to even get in spaces where they're able to flourish.
Listen.
And so when we're listen to me, just hear me out. When we are asking for this community to be built, but if we are taking part in tearing down the community that people are building, regardless of how the funds are getting there, some of us are begging for white people to give us money for our businesses because we've been struggling too long. We've been struggling
but you're not giving your money to no Black business. You're not giving. That's the point. You're not giving your money to Black business.
I'm not going to say that, and I'm not going to put that out there, Blaze. If that's your opinion, I'm gonna just stop that right there. And listen, I don't see no proof for that, so I'm gonna just stop that. I'm gonna just stop that right there because I'm a strong supporter. That's why I had to stop and give him a shout out. And he's not here to defend himself. He can always.
I will literally bring one.
That's why I just said. That's why I will
bring a woman.
Okay, so because it do seem I'm with Bullock too. Whatever you say, like I didn't see that, so I can't speak on that, whether or not that to be true. You get what I'm saying? And if that's your perspective, I respect it.
It's not a perspective, it's facts.
If that's the facts that you have seen, I haven't seen that, then that's for you. But I will say, like, for me, that's why I don't know any of this. Like if I see a Black person doing something, like I'm just like
I'm gonna try to support it.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask you. I'll ask everybody up here a question. Y'all are y'all mad that I called him out for? All right, so let me word this better.
Yeah.
Let me say this. Let me word this better. Okay. if you see a black business scamming somebody, are you not going to call them out just because it's a black business?
No, I would, but I don't see any to that. So if I don't see, but let me explain to you how I operate.
No,
if
I'm
I
not
don't see any
saying
proof
you.
of that,
Okay.
Hold on. I just want to say I don't have an issue with calling out any black business that there is proof of a scam. I don't know there to be proof of a scam. So what I'm not gonna do is just allow just the black business to, like you say, the proof is out there. I haven't seen it. So I don't want us to go into like tearing down this black business and call it a scam. Not over here, respectfully. Like, I don't want to keep doing that because I really support the black community. So I haven't seen that. So I want to steer away from that. You get what I'm saying? Because I just don't agree with that. Like, I haven't seen it. But no, if somebody, if some, oh, well, Bam can drop in the box if
He
you like.
only, I was only responding to her. I didn't bring this up.
Yeah,
So.
he was responding.
No, you were
in defense, Blaze was responding to her, y'all.
He was responding to me, y'all.
He was responding to Bullet.
It's literally just a question that I've had on my heart because I know that he wants to build the black community, right? And so I've heard Blaze say he wants to, you know what I'm saying, help in the black community to build us. But I think that it's a contradiction to say we want to build the black community all while we're also tearing it down. We can't be our own demise in continuation. Like, we can't keep doing that to ourselves. Regardless of how you feel about somebody, whether you like how they've moved on this app or whatever, I just think that sometimes people's businesses have to be left out of things if we don't have full context. And I know you believe and you say you have full context of a lot of things. I still see holes in your stories a lot of times where I don't think you have full context of everything. And so I don't want to disparage someone's entire business and what they worked hard for, because I've started 2 businesses. I know how hard it is to get it out the mud. I know how hard it is.
And I actually like your business. I saw your live when you was cooking. I actually
like, I work too hard. You know what I'm saying? And I know what that looks like for black people to even get the idea to even try to create a business. So I have to be very careful of how we navigate, like, tearing down others' businesses.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, okay? And I'm just going to leave it at this. When you're out here telling people to invest in a company, when you know it's not an investment, because you know you have to have either a loss or a return on your money. When you are out here telling people to invest in your company, when you know it is a donation, that is a scam. You cannot tell people to invest in something that's not an investment.
So an investment can also be, so let's say he has the app, right? An app, it takes a lot of moving parts. So for one of my businesses, I have to pay the hosting site for my website. I would have had to pay somebody to create it if I didn't create it myself. I would have to pay for my domain name.
Right.
I would have to pay for my trademarks. I would have to pay. So even with him starting an app, he has to pay for that trademark of that name. He has to pay for the website. He has to pay for you guys to use it. For everybody to like, he has to pay. For everybody to, you know what I'm saying, post content, he has to pay. To write a comment, you got to pay. So there's so much money going out, and there's not really any money coming in. So as a black business, if we want this to flourish and we're saying that TikTok is not doing us justice, why are we not pouring into that business, you know what I'm saying, into that app so that we can really flourish the way we're supposed to flourish off of these social media mechanisms to create more revenue in our community?
Okay. Again, is that a donation that you're asking for, or is it an investment?
It could be either or.
No,
a donation is an investment at the same time.
An investment, you would have to see either a loss or a return. What you're talking about is a donation.
A donation can also be you investing into someone's dream, though. The definition of investment. And I understand that, and I get that. But what I'm saying, there is no scam in regards to donating. I have had family members when I started my business say, "Look, I see what you're doing. I don't want no part of your business. I don't want to make anything back from it, but I am going to invest into you because I believe in you."
The difference is he's asking people to invest, leading them on as if they're going to get some return on their money. He literally says,
okay, so hold on real quick. Blam is here, can kind of like speak for himself.
Absolutely.
So let's allow Blam to speak.
Sorry, Blam, I wasn't trying to start.
It's okay.
Nah, Bullet. I'm actually, Bullet, kind of glad that you brought it up
And Blaze once again stuck his foot in his mouth. The information is so easily Googleable. Like, you can Google the information. You can check out how the investment platform of WeFunder works and understand what equity crowdfunding is. So when he says, yes, it's crowdfunding, he's kind of right. It's equity crowdfunding. Equity crowdfunding means that you get a piece of equity, future equity, into the company that you put your $100 or whatever you decided to invest in. So it is an investment. It is an investment. He talks about a contract. He talks about my credit. Somebody, please, I've been waiting. Somebody show me this contract that he keeps saying that I'm going to default on. Somebody show it to me.
Now, Blaze, we got to see it. Is there a contract that you have proof of that he has defaulted on?
I didn't say he defaulted on his contract.
Oh my God. Oh
damn, man.
Hold on, Blam, because let's see if he had. Now, Blam said that's what you said. So, what did you think that you said, or where's the proof of the things that you are saying?
Like I said, he is.
Where's the proof?
The default on his
default on what?
bro.
On
like,
what? Default on
okay,
what?
so what are you gonna default on? Hold on, I got it.
Okay, so he has a contract with WeFunders.
Okay.
Right? And he said the money that you are sending in is supposed to. You gonna let me finish, bro?
Let him get it out.
You saying that there is a contract?
Let him get him out.
If you said there's a contract,
let him get him out, and then we're gonna have the equitable dialogue,
Blam. Okay. If we really gonna talk about this for real, let's talk about it for real, Blam. Don't cut him off. Let him get his stuff out. Let him
he got it.
Thank you.
And then when he done, you pop your big one.
Thank you.
Okay.
I gotta go to the bathroom, Sister Bullet. Can y'all hold it down real quick, please? Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna begin again. He has a contract with WeFunders. WeFunders gives out contracts to everybody they are in business with. That's how business is done. I can't get a copy of his contract because it's his contract. He knows that. That's why he's asking me to show it, because he is the only one that has a copy of his contract. Everybody that goes to WeFunder, you tell me this company is supposed to be investing in your company or helping you invest in your company, but you ain't got a contract with them? That makes no logical damn sense. So, like I said, your company will never get off the ground like your friend's company has never been off the ground since she's been with them for 16 years. It's a freaking pyramid scheme, and you know it. So don't sit on here and tell somebody they lying about when this is facts.
Okay, Blaze.
Go ahead, bro. You can finish. I'm gonna let you talk.
Let him respond to you.
Okay, so not just Blaze, but in order for someone to make claims such as this, they would have to have some sort of proof, right? So if a contract does indeed exist, whether you have my exact contract or not, you would have to have some knowledge that these contracts exist. Where did you obtain this knowledge from?
It's called simple business. Don't nobody do business without a contract. That sounds stupid, bro.
Okay. Hold on. Let me ask a question. Let me ask a different question. Let me ask a different question. So I think he's specifically talking to his business. If there is a contract and you know that he's about to default on this contract, what type of physical evidence do you have that he signed something with this company and is approximately or about to default on that?
I don't know when his contract is going to default. I don't have a timetable.
What would I be defaulting on?
Oh my goodness, man.
Because you have to explain that. Like the default implies, right, that I took something.
Hold on, Blam. Let him explain. Let him get through that final thought. Because that is a very good question that Bullock just asked, because what she's asking is a very direct question. So where exactly is the proof? So if you don't know the date, but you know it's going to default, how do you know if it's going to default if you don't know the date that it's going to default? So that's a very good question.
Okay, because Blam himself comes on here and shows his gold.